Hello, Pisces. Or Snoopy Little Cross Watcher. Just kidding. Just kidding as I cleanse the energy. Hello, Pisces. This is going to be a general collective message for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please do keep in mind that we all have a 12th house part of our birth charts that influences and impacts our lives. I will be using the Light Seers Tarot to get your 7-card WTF Tarot Spread here, Pisces. I do want to let you know that I'm aligned with love and light and God. And I'm here of service of the greatest and highest good of all of you guys. So thank you so much, Pisces, for allowing me to be of service in this way. I did happen to notice that most of my watchers are not subscribers to the channel. So if you could do me the favor of subscribing, that would definitely help me out, friends. And if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. If you find that it resonates with you, please let me know how. I would love to hear from you, Pisces. Whew. All right, so this is your 7-card WTF Tarot Spread. The first card in your spread is your what? What do you need? You've got the Ace of Swords here. So this is to check your mind patterns, your mental energy, your headspace. So Ace of Swords can sometimes be an epiphany, okay? We can be open to this epiphany if it sounds like a good idea, a way out here. The next best step, if you will. This is something from within you that sounds right, feels right. It looks like the light at the end of the tunnel here. But there might be some fears or doubts hanging over your head, maybe what other people will think or what they say about it. That's why the eyes are closed. Don't even look in that direction any longer. This is within you, something you can hash out in the headspace. One step at a time, you can find yourself into brighter spaces. Okay, Pisces, you've got to think up. There is a way, and watch your mind patterns here, because where you place your attention and your focus is what grows and expands in your life, okay? When we think down, then we find ourselves going down that rabbit hole of worry and this or that, fear-based, such and such, something else, and we've lost time and we've lost hope, all right? And Spirit's saying none of that, Pisces. You can close your eyes and see the light and see that next best step. Even if you don't see the whole staircase, just one step illuminated is good enough for now. Having faith and trusting the universe to catch you, believing that hope is there on the horizon, walking towards that light. So how do you do that? 7 of Pentacles. Now, 7 of Pentacles can say, is the juice worth the squeeze? I've been working towards this for a little while. Is it showing me something here? All right. But it's also saying what you, where you place your focus is what grows and expands in your life. Okay. As you see this person, he has planted these seeds, these pentacles here, and he's watching them grow, not like, oh, I'll just let them do what they do. All right. He's watching them in the process. He's giving them water, making sure they have sunlight. He's pruning off the dead leaves. He's sending it positive energy. He's letting it know that he cares about how it turns out. Okay. So that's what you have to do is do you care how this turns out? Is it giving back to you? Is it showing you a little bit of results that you can see as proof of how things are going to turn out in the long run here? And do you like what you see? Do you like what you see? Okay. So where to place your focus here, Pisces? As I look, it's 3:33 up here in the screen. For me, it's at 3:33, where to place your focus. And that speaks to me as an angel number, because this is the third card, 3:33. And the card is also number 3. All right. So you might be seeing angel numbers out in your environment. The number 3 might speak to you. The month of March might speak to you. Okay. Maybe that's a significant month for you that matters to your heart. Who knows what this is for you, Pisces. Now, major arcana number 3, the Empress. I know that might be your birthday, but it might also be a special month. Anyway, major arcana number 3, the Empress here. This is being in alignment. So where to place your focus? Where are you in alignment? Okay. And what feels right in your life? She feels something from within her that's coming out, and she's going to give it to the world. She's divinely supported by heaven, by the angels, by her past loved ones. Again, eyes are closed. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm not looking to see their reaction. I'm not looking to see their approval or their disapproval, right? I don't care. I just know this is right. And it's the right time for me. and now is my time. And it's very important that you recognize and understand this, because this is about you. So where to place your focus is where you're flowing and things are moving and they feel right. Okay. And then where to withdraw your focus or energy would be those areas of resistance. Okay. I see all of a sudden a bracelet that's here on her wrist and it's all like gnarly and not so pretty. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like that's the resistance in your life, Pisces. It's like, where you notice I'm expending a lot of energy. I'm getting triggered into reaction. We're not making progress. We're not growing here. Like it's becoming stagnant or it's becoming chaotic or hectic. Okay. That's what I see. Turbulence. You've got to recognize this. So who else might be involved? Someone very close to you. Okay. This could just be literally just you. Okay. And how you feel about yourself and the blend of masculine and energy within you. Maybe you want to resonate in a partner. Maybe this is about a partner. Okay. I can't not say that. This is freaking the Lovers card, Pisces. So hello. Lovers can also indicate a Gemini in your life. So we may be talking about Gemini energy, but we may be talking about someone who has a really strong hold over you or you, them, a strong bond, a soul mate kind of bond, soul family kind of bond. It could be a lover, a romantic partner, but it doesn't have to be. This could be someone you love very deeply. It could be a child in your life, your parent, a sibling, a close friend. This could be someone at work that you spend a lot of time with, right? So take it as it resonates. What I'm saying is, if it's giving back to you, then maybe it's worth moving forward with. But if it's freaking not, then it's worth examining here. That's what the cards say. People in your life across the board. Are you worth my fucking time? Are you worth my energy? Are you worth my heart? Are you worth my money? Are you worth me even spending any of my headspace on you at all? I feel here how you may be giving your power away by losing your now moments to giving your headspace to things outside of you, people outside of you, concern for them, worry for them. If that's what it is, Pisces, please pray for these people. Lift them up to the light, because you can't help them if you're just kicking it around in your headspace, making yourself feel real bad about not being able to change anything here. So I want to say to you, love your folks. That's cool. But if people are taking, like they're renting too much of your headspace, then maybe they're renting too much space in your life. You know what I mean? Recognize here, put things into perspective. Not everything is in our life forever. Okay. In fact, very little things are. Very little people are. People are in our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Why is this happening? Because maybe things aren't going to turn out exactly like you always thought. Okay. Maybe you didn't have a full scope of the entire future. Maybe the plan needs to be adjusted. So you have the Queen of Swords here. The Queen is not Miss Emotional, although the Lovers could be an emotional connection. I love these people, so they get away with some bullshit. And I can't let it happen anymore. It bothers me. Maybe we're not on the same page. Maybe we're not on the same path. Maybe I'd love it if they were, but that takes communication. That communication could potentially like sever things here. I could feel, how things could change, but it starts with you recognizing where you want to place your energy. Where is it working in your life? I feel how that could change, and it's okay if it does. You don't have to worry about hurting people's feelings. All right. Like I said, not an emotional decision. She's being logical here. She's being patient here. She has a sword, but she's not using it. She will if she needs to, but she's kind of waiting to see how things unfold. All right. It's kind of like they're going to cut their own throats, so I could just watch. Okay. That's what I see here. Now, when in the possible circumstances that you will see some kind of shift or resolution here, I feel like a shift would be in October. You have major arcana card number 10, the wheel. Okay. I do feel like by the month of October, things are going to be very different for Pisces here. Okay. You're going to see with great clarity the black and the white of the patterns in yourself and in the relationships that you hold. And I feel like with this Queen of Swords energy, you're going to be very brave about distancing yourself or cutting away some of the darker patterns that aren't serving the bright future that you see for yourself ahead. And And I see that you're going to be really kind of doubling down on these lighter patterns that are in alignment for you, that really give back to your life in a real way. And this is you, thinking it all the way through before you take action on these things. So between whenever you're finding this video and the month of October, the next month of October, big shifts here, big cycles being released. I love this for you, Pisces. I absolutely love this. So I want to give you this here, a bonus message on the bottom of the deck from your spirit team. Major Arcana number 18, the moon. So the moon can be about things from the past that are coming back to haunt us a little bit. So I urge you between now and October that you truly find closure and peace with the decisions that you're making as you make them from a place of righteousness and truth, okay? From a place of integrity, because I feel here how the past can come creeping back at any time and show its head and bubbling up, if you will, into your now moment, especially when you start activating higher levels of abundance, prosperity, happiness, joy. I feel how Pisces is on an up-leveling pattern here. Definitely a chapter of up-leveling here for Pisces. However, that's when the past wants to come back and be like, wow, look at you, Pisces. You're doing real good. I wonder if I can have a space in your life. I wonder if you could help me clean up my act, because I've not been doing so good, and you know how to do real well, obviously. And I just want to caution Pisces here of letting the past stay where they are, letting the past lie, not re-inviting any of that old past energy in, even if it's like important people in your life, lest they bring you right back down. You have really fought tooth and nail to change your vibrational frequency here, to open up new activated pathways of new experience for yourself. And I can feel how those old patterns or old people or old ways of being could potentially come sniffing around the edge of your life or knocking on your door entirely. And you may be able to withstand your high vibe positive frequency, so much so to impart this wonderful knowledge to that past or whatever. But eventually the past energy will not rise to resonate yours. It might seem that way at first. I want to say this, but eventually it'll wear you down a bit and diminish your frequency. You might end up vibing on some of those old wavelengths. So I really feel here how that is a risk that Pisces could potentially take here without even realizing it. So recognize, for the sake of yourself, not to put yourself in any weird positions for other people. That's what I want to say. People of the past who you have pulled away from for whatever healthy reasons. Pisces, that is your 7-card WTF Tarot Spread in this now moment. You find it when you need to. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment. Let me know how it resonated with you. I would love to hear from you. And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss your next video, Pisces. Until the next one. Oh, you can also order your own personal private spread or connect with me in a private session. My link is in your description box. Until the next one, I send you all the love, friend. Bye, Pisces.